What's up guys, Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I'm going to be watching the brand new What's Next in Raid video, giving my honest thoughts and opinions on the brand new stuff occurring in Raid in the future. So let's do this.
Hey everyone, the return of this legendary series has long been overdue, and we're thrilled to present a new episode at last. Welcome to What's Next in Raid. We've got a new expansion to Champion gear that'll add a whole new layer of customization. Live Arena reworks with the introduction.
Live Arena reworks. Champion gear. Interesting so far.
Seasons and some much.
Live Arena seasons. Let's go, baby. Finally. Live Arena seasons. I'm wondering what that's going to be like. Will they actually create seasons where you can utilize different champions? Or I wonder how that format's going to be, but I'm very excited to hear about this because, you know, if you've watched my channel, I love doing Live Arena content, and that'll be really, really awesome if they actually create and promote something amazing for Live Arena.
Requested quality of life updates. We're talking background multi-battles.
Background multi-battles. Background multi-battles. I thought that would never see the light of day. I thought that would never, ever see the light of day. You've got to be kidding me. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I love that.
Super raids for the campaign and
super raids for campaign. Super raids for campaign. I mean, that's pretty sick, actually. I guess it depends. Yeah, super raids for campaign's good. Definitely helps upgrade champions faster. I do like that. I do like the super raids.
Instant Hydra battles.
Instant Hydra battles. I mean, we haven't even fixed the fact that, okay, first of all, that's awesome. It's going to save time. But Hydra has still become a lot more difficult for many players. And the champions don't seem to hit the right Hydra head still. So I wonder if in the next patch, once the patch goes live, that Hydra will be easier and the champions will actually target the right Hydra heads and not the heads that just respawned and have that silly buff that allows the Hydras to take 0 damage. I really hope they consider doing that or have done that. I'm just not sure if that's even happened yet in Full Auto. You guys can leave it in the comments down below. But that is still really awesome, having super raids or quick battles in Hydra.
Finally, a new challenge awaits all players, but we won't spoil it just yet. Watch this video to find out what it is. Now, let's get down to business. The first big feature we're showing off today is Relics.
Also, notice that in the corner here, it says that these features may not be exactly the same as features in the live servers or the servers.
Powerful new resources.
You can see it in the bottom, or at least it did show in the bottom.
To suit how you play Raid.
Let me just rewind it real quick.
First big feature
it says work in progress may not fully match the live server update. So keep in mind that what we're seeing here may not exactly match the live server update in the future.
Showing off today is Relics. These powerful new resources give you an insane amount of new customization options to suit how you play Raid. They can increase your chance.
What? What is this? Standard, Chimera,
champion stats and provide abilities. New benefits that are similar to passive skills. For instance, a relic may grant a champion.
Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 25% chance to place a fervor buff on the ally. I wonder what that fervor buff does. Also, I noticed that the hilt is a mythical type charm, or relic rather.
An emergency heal whenever their HP
What's
drops.
this one? Magma Heart. Wearer places a 10% magma shield buff for 2 turns at the start of the battle. Also places a magma shield buff on the wearer for 2 turns whenever they lose 25% of their HP in a single hit. What the heck is magma shield? It sounds cool. I really want to know what that is.
Drops below 50%. It might.
Golden elixir, epic relic. Wearer is instantly healed by 10% when their HP drop below 50%. That's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool, especially if you're going to want to build solo champions for content. So if you're trying to have one champion to solo farm and make sure you're leveling up your food champs at the same time, this might be an amazing add-on in addition to the blessings that are there too that help you heal, like emergency heal. If you add golden elixir on top of emergency heal, I mean, that's going to be absurd, right? For healing. And that champion just won't die, right? I noticed it also adds attack at level 9, accuracy, and at level 15, additional HP on your champion. So it's an additional buff to your champions over time. So it's more and more power creep added to the game, which is a good thing. But then again, right now they're kind of falling off in terms of, helping out the new player. How do we get those new players to excel quickly because as newer players come in, they don't want to play, they may not want to play. I can't say they don't want to. Some players may not want to play for 2, 3, 4 years. So how do we get players to stay for at least 6+ months? That's the goal of any business, any company that wants people to play their video game. We got to get them to stay for more than 6 months. That is really, really important.
Of their turn meter manipulation skills, or it could enable a champion to place new.
Ooh, what was that other one? Journal of Necrotos, a rare relic. The wearer's heals and turn meter increase effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. Are you sure this is a rare relic? This looks like a mythical relic. What? This seems strong as heck. This is what you're definitely going to want to put on a champion like Arbiter because of her heals and turn meter fill.
Meter manipulation skills, or it could enable a champion to
Mask of Rage. Wearer receives 5% less damage from enemies under provoke.
Place new and unique buffs. Sounds exciting.
Gore Crescent. Wearer's next attack after killing an enemy deals 20% more damage. Damn.
Right. There's more though. Each relic comes with a specific number of sockets, which you can put gemstones into.
What?
Gemstones offer further improvements to relics, adding passive abilities into the mix. There's a ton here, from mitigating incoming damage to a chance at hitting twice with the default skill when attacking enemies.
What? Deals 50% more damage when counterattacking? Dang.
Under crowd control debuffs, and so much more. Abilities from relics and passive abilities from gemstones will work together.
The wearer has a 5% chance to get an extra turn when healing an ally with an active skill.
So you can
These are so insanely powerful. So this new boss is going to be so crazy for your entire clan. And it's set up similar to Clan Boss, where you have the normal, you have Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, you got hard mode and brutal mode as well. So yeah, your entire clan's going to want to try to beat this boss ASAP to get these gemstones and to get these relics. This one says Blessed Heal. My fat head is in front of it, but it says when the wearer heals an ally with a skill, the heal is 10% more effective. Yeah.
Bespoke champion combinations that suit your playstyle. We want relics to open the door for awesome new team combinations that can take on Talaria's toughest challenges. So now you know why you're going to want relics. Here's some finer details about how they work. Both relics and gemstones come in different rarities you're already familiar with: rare, epic, legendary, and mythical. However, gemstones will come in different shapes: circular, triangular, square, diamond, or pentagonal. A gemstone will only fit into a socket that is the same shape. You can't force a circular gemstone into a square socket. Relics are a little bit more complex in that they have a rank and level that can be upgraded to make the relic more powerful. But Raid, bro, how do we get them? Great question. The Forge will be your main source of relics, with crafting materials available in Live Arena, the Clan Shop, and other areas of the game. Each crafting material for relics belongs to a specific group and can be used to craft specific relics. Crafting relics will be different from crafting other gear, though. We wanted to keep up the customization, so we're allowing you to mix and match the crafting materials you use to craft.
Okay, so you see percentages. With the rare crafting material, you get a 15% chance, it looks like, 15.5, to get an epic, what looks like gemstone or relic itself, and an 83.99% chance to get a rare, with group chances here as well.
craft relics. Mixing materials will affect the type and rarity of the relic you'll receive, and there's no limit to the rarity and type of materials you can combine when
Up to a 20% chance to get mythical
crafting
pieces.
relics. Keep an eye out for a dedicated guide coming soon.
Or it's
before you go
relics.
into
Okay,
more
it says right here, relic crafting. So you could get up to a 20% chance to get a mythical relic, which is very strong, honestly.
detail about crafting relics. Moving on. We're making some tweaks to Live Arena, starting with the introduction of Seasons, a rework of the gold tiers to give players a different type of challenge. Before you get to gold tier, though, we're increasing the amount of points you gain per victory in silver tier and decreasing the inactivity penalty to just 1 point per day. Once you hit gold tier, though, that's it. You're in the big leagues and can't drop out again. As for the changes, Live Arena gold tier is becoming a seasonal league. There'll still be...
I think a lot of players have been talking about Seasonal League for a while, so it resets over and over. A lot of the big name players like, Cruisin', Doc Moreau, who Cruisin' runs Doc Moreau's account, but a lot of big players, I think Biohack might have brought it up. But yeah, having a Seasonal League is a lot better. It kind of mixes it up a bit, resets leaderboards, gives people that more competitive edge with each other if you reset leaderboards, instead of just seeing always the same people at the top.
regular rewards like 2 new variable gear sets and materials to craft relics.
More gear sets? More gear sets. I assume they're going to boost our artifact, our artifact haul where we get the storage to about 2,000, I hope. If they don't boost it to 2,000, that'd be kind of crazy with more and more gear sets coming into the game. It's just really hard, and you really got to be super keen on and super aggressive on your selling and destroying of gear that you don't want. That means you might have to destroy gear that is actually potentially strong on certain champions, but you want to make sure you're keeping the absolute best of the best gear on your account at this point.
Details are thin on the ground right now, but you can expect a more detailed update highlights video in the future when we're ready to release this feature. Next up, we're talking about quality of life updates, and we're prioritizing feedback from the community to deliver a few things that should help you save time in Raid. The first feature we're working on is background multi-battles.
This is probably the best thing ever. Set a background multi-battle, especially if you're in Doom Tower. I hate watching the how long it takes to do the Doom Tower multi-battles. Like, this is so amazing of a quality of life improvement. Like, you guys have no idea how amazing this is. Thank you, Plarium, for bringing this into the game finally. This is so impactful for the entire player base. This is crazy.
So much to do in Raid.
This saves you so much time. I mean, you can do a Hydra battle, possibly, while starting a background multi-battle. That's so amazing.
We're giving you the option to run your multi-battles in the background while Raid is open. You'll be freed up to sort your artifacts, test out new gear combinations on your champions, and handle other account logistics. Off the back of that, we're also working on enabling super raids in the campaign. Imagine running Nightmare Stage 12-3 in the background with super raids enabled while getting your artifacts ready for your newly upgraded champions. Sweet, sweet synergy. Finally, we're working hard to bring instant battles to the Hydra. There's not much to say yet, but keep an eye on the news. We'll share something as soon as we can. And that's not all. We've also got a rework of the market, improvement.
The market, okay. Altar of Souls market. Oh, the Mystic market and the Soul Merchant are mixed and matched now. And the Clan Shop. Token Trader Bazaar. So they're putting it all in one? Interesting. This is actually really interesting to me.
Market, improvements to gear upgrading and auto selling, and more coming.
Ooh, what does that show? Choose the gear you wish to keep. All other gear will be automatically sold. This is amazing. This is freaking amazing. I love this. This is so awesome. They're adding so many amazing quality of life improvements. Here you can choose the number of charms you need. In type charms, you can only choose one category. Wow.
More coming soon, so stay tuned.
Finally, are we going to be able to sell everything at once? Oh my God, are we going to be able to sell everything at once? Quick craft, and then I hope they have a sell all button.
Comes the
Please, Lord, have a sell all button.
Time to meet the star of today's episode. Please welcome the one and only, the Chimera. The Chimera is Talaria's third clan boss. And its den is a dangerous place for would-be heroes who go in search of treasure. First things first, this isn't anything like the Demon Lord or the Hydra clan boss fights.
This is just crazy. This is such an amazing, amazing aesthetic here. This Chimera was knocked out of the park in terms of the graphics. Like, it looks so cool. This is amazing. It just looks amazing.
In fact, it's not like anything we've ever done before, but more on that later. Our hardworking artists and modelers spared no time or effort making this monster of mythical proportions come to life. They had to do 4 times the work, too. As the Chimera has 4 forms it'll cycle through during the fight. There's the ultimate form, the ram form, the lion
that is so cool.
form, and the viper form. Each form comes with awesome visuals and its own set of unique skills which will require a special approach to handle. Here's how it works. The fight always begins with the Chimera in its ultimate form, and it will change forms every 5 turns on a preset rotation. You'll know exactly what's coming and when, so you can prepare accordingly. We also didn't want this fight to drag out, so after 65 boss turns, the Chimera will escape, ending the fight. What makes this fight really stand out against the other clan boss fights are the trials. Each of the Chimera's forms, except the ultimate form, has 9 unique trials that can...
Trial, Viper form. Trial 1, easy damage. The Chimera, while it is under block active skills, only counts damage from skills. Damage the Chimera with poison debuffs while it is also under a poison sensitivity. Interesting. That is really interesting.
Can be completed, broken down.
A lot of... This is going to be a very in-depth boss with a lot of different strategies that you can utilize based on the trials. I do love this a lot. And I love how simplistic they've made it for the player base. They've made this so easy to read and go through. Anybody should be able to read these, and they made it very, very simple, easy to navigate as well.
Difficulties, easy, normal, and hard. You'll have to do different things to complete them, like placing a certain number of debuffs on the Chimera within a set number of turns, or dealing a set amount of damage using only poison and HP burn debuffs. There's 27 trials in total, and progress will not carry over between battles. You'll need to complete them in each fight. Beware though, the more trials you complete, the stronger the Chimera's ultimate form becomes. It'll start ignoring damage reducing buffs and your champion's defenses, so be careful. If you can complete the trials and fend off the ultimate form's enhanced attacks, you'll net yourself some awesome extra rewards. You'll get special crafting materials that are needed to make high-rarity relics from the Chimera group, as well as gemstones and other goodies. That's on top of all the other rewards you'll get just for fighting the Chimera. Same as other clan boss fights, you'll get personal reward chests for dealing enough damage to the Chimera, which will be doubled if your clan gets it to 0 HP. We're also introducing the Chimera Clash to this new clan boss, which will...
Really? They're doing a clash on this one too? I mean, you know, I don't blame them for doing that. It makes it more fun against other clans, and yeah, maybe they do it every rotating 2 weeks with the Hydra Clash at the same time. Who knows?
Will work the same as the Hydra Clash. Oh, and there's also fragments...
Oh, I see. So you can get the brand new mythical
champion up for grabs. As always, keep your eyes peeled for a dedicated video guide coming where we'll go into greater detail about the mechanics of this monstrous new challenge. Now, it wouldn't be a proper What's Next in Raid video if we didn't show off some of the incredible looking champions our artists have been working on.
Is my boy Sir Nick getting an upgrade?
The holiday season is coming, and we're bringing Sir Nicholas's companion, Lady Noelle, into the fold.
Hey.
Don't get on her
So this probably might be the new fusion.
bad side, though. That kindly grandmother exterior.
She could end up being the fusion for Christmas. If she's not, then she's probably going to be a champion that you have to purchase. And she's most likely going to be either better than Sir Nick or just really good paired with Sir Nick as a support champion for Sir Nick.
Only holds true if you've been nice all year. Bells the Reckoner will drop by the holiday celebrations as well.
Oh, that looks like Krampus.
But be sure to watch your presence closely when Talaria's own version of Krampus is around. There are more champions to join them, and we have no doubt they will find a suitable place on your rosters. Whew.
New Unity champ. That looks like Dark Elves.
Man, that was a lot to cover. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you're excited about these changes and updates coming.
Bro looks crazy cool. This guy looks nuts, dude. Why does he look like Venom with the symbiote on him? He looks like a symbiote. Or he looks like that dude from Prototype. From Prototype, the video game. If you guys have ever played Prototype, leave it in the comments down below. Amazing game.
Don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe.
Guys, that's it for this one. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'm extremely excited for all the new quality of life updates. Are you guys excited as well? I'm pumped for this. This is going to be actually massive for Raid. I think they really killed it with this one. I think they're adding the best quality of life features that we've seen to date. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to leave a like on the video on your way out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.